In this tutorial, we're going to be solving exercises about angles in the alternate segment. Activity 8. Copy and complete the table one row at a time by calculating the sizes of the angles on each diagram. So you can notice that we have diagram C1, C2, and C3. Starting off with diagram C1, we already have the angle OPB that we need to find, since QPB is said to be 50 degrees. So, how much would OPB, the angle that is found in the circle OPB, equivalent to? So, to calculate the measurement of this angle, we need to take into consideration the tangent RQ and the radius OP. We can notice that in order to find this angle, we need to find the total of OPQ and subtract from it BPQ. So OPQ is equal to 90 degrees since it is forming a right angle with the tangent. Also, OPB is equal to the total 90 degrees minus the 50 degrees of QPB, which is 40 degrees. Now moving on to the second angle, OBP, which is the angle that is facing the one that we were just working with. Now in triangle OPB, we can say that it is an isosceles triangle, since OP is equal to OB and radii of the same circle are equal, which means that the angle OPB is equal to OBP. So we were right in the equation, so they would both be equal to 40 degrees. Now moving on to angle BOP. Notice that we are still working with the same triangle. We have mentioned that this triangle OBP is isosceles. So the sum of angles 180 degrees is the total of angles inside this triangle. And we already have the measurements of both angles, 40 degrees. So minus 40 degrees minus 40 degrees, which is equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees, which is 100 degrees, the measurement of BOP. Now for BAP, we have discussed a rule previously that says an angle located on the circumference of the circle facing the same arc from the angle of the center is half the measurement of that same angle on the center. And since that angle on the center, BOP, is equal to 100 degrees, so BAP would be equal to half of BOP, which is basically 100 degrees divided by 2, and that would be 50 degrees for BAP. Now we will continue in the following tutorials.